Hello and welcome to the Nexus for our issue 18 of the Disney Dollhouse. I'm doing it today, and these are the parts that we got, and we also need the wall here. So in this issue we're going to be completing this wall and building a table. So let's get going. Okay, so these are the parts that we get. Be very careful with the letter here. It was sort of in the box. It got trapped under here, so be very careful. And it is just literally a bit of paper. That's all this is, with a little bit of writing on. So I think it's easy misplaced, but yeah, you want to keep an eye on making sure that doesn't go walkabouts, as it were. We also get a little tiny ink pot. We also get where the feather sits. So we get all this sort of stuff, and there's a little ink pot, and this is where the feather goes in. It does sit in there really well, but once again they are very small. But yeah, nice little touches. We also get a feather duster as well, all from Beauty and the Beast room. Just there. That's what that looks like. So we are going to be building. The first part we're doing is the table. This is the table and the legs. So we're going to use some super glue for this part. And we're just going to dab a bit of glue just in these legs. Once again, the legs are all the same, so as long as you just stick them in like this. It's plastic as well, this is, so it's another reason why I'm using the super glue as well. So it might be a bit of a tight fit, yeah, which is nice. And that sits just like that. It's quite a big table. And then all the stuff that we've got, the ink, the pen, and the little note. So that's how all that sits. We've also got the feather duster as well, but that doesn't sit, and I don't know how that's supposed to be displayed. Is it like that? I don't really know. But that's the bits that we get, and that is a nice little touch there for the Beauty and the Beast room. I do like the pen, I've got to say, and the little ink pot there as well. And we'll have another look at that a bit closer to it. So we've got these parts here, so we need to bring over our middle section wall here. So we're going to be attaching bits to both sides of this. So the first thing is we're going to attach this, which is the last piece in our Mickey room to go on. So we're going to glue that in there like that, and then we're going to put this obviously like we've done before in this section here. And we'll just cut off the excess on that. So that's what I'm going to do now. Okay, so when we're placing this, make sure that the curved section goes right up to the wallpaper line, and this section, there's a little bit of a gap that side. That is due to obviously movement and stuff like that. So this is how it should look like. I'm just going to leave this to dry now, and then we'll move on to the other side of this. Okay, so the opposite side, we're going to grab our big chunky bit of wood here, and it's going to sit on these holes just here. We're going to glue that in. So I'm just going to put a dab of glue either side here, like that. Some of the wood glue, and I'm just going to stick that in like that. I'm going to brush this side and this side, so that's in place. Then we've got our little decoing stuff here. Now this is going to go right up to the end of the wall here. going to sit just like that. Just going to double check everything beforehand. Yep. So that's exactly how it's going to sit. So I'm going to put a bit of this wood glue along this line here, right up to here, just like that. Make sure there's a little bit of extra on there. I've got my cotton wool bud. So right up to the to this line here, we're going to put this. Just going to sit that so it's in level with the top of the wall. So it's in level with the top of the wall like that. And the curved section just here reaches this section. So how I've done it there is perfect. Now I'll just leave it to dry and take a look. Okay, so this is what we're left with at the end of this issue. I'm just going to show you how this is and why there's a big problem with this. Now obviously this is on, and I've had to use super glue over the wood glue, and there's a reason why. Obviously this panel here, the back panel, so obviously also as well, this finishes Mickey's room now. So this beading here finishes this wall section. It's only the bay window we have to do now, but that's a long way off. Now this one, it fitted okay. Like I said, you push the this deco in right up to the top of the wall here, so it's level, and then push it against this part here. So that's how it should look. But the wood, it's made from wood and it's bowed, and I'm just going to show you now. There is a big gap there. This is the reason why. So wood glue works with contact. It has to have contact for it to work properly. Because of this section here, it wasn't binding anyway along here. So this is why I use super glue. Super glue is quick. It's quick reaction, so it bonds it very, very quickly, and it's the only way I've been able to do it. So I just want you to obviously realise that there is a significant, it might not be in all of them, but you can actually see it there as well. There's a bit of a bow there. And yeah, I don't know, because the wood's warped, it can be pushed in, but because the bow is quite big, it just pushes out again. But I just wanted people to sort of understand that. Anyway, that is where we are, and that is where we're left at. So that wall is done. We've got our table here for Beauty and the Beast, which is a really nice piece. It's plastic, the table. It does look and feel plasticky as well. And it's got nice sort of weathering to it, but it is nice. I mean, it's there. And it does have all those little pieces on, which are nice. Just there. So what comes in issue 19? So it says we have the frozen table. So I'm not too sure if we have to build that or whether that comes as a piece. We also get a flower as well for the frozen room, and it says there frozen entrance hall. So it looks like we're going to be attaching the walls and the flooring in the frozen room there, and it says the section of Mickey Mouse's entrance hall. So yeah, so the part that we've done there, we're going to be fitting that to the other pieces in issue 19, which is next week. And then I do believe actually we get extra sections in this for the other room that we're going to start doing, the Alice in Wonderland kitchen, which is here. So it's come along really, really nicely. But I just wanted to say that there was a bit of an issue with this. It's fine overall, and it does sit there because I've used the super glue, but I just wanted everyone to be aware of that. But anyway, look, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up and a cheeky subscribe, and we'll see you at the next video.